Imagine that life is a mirror. What you think, feel, and believe is exactly what will be reflected back to you. Success, wealth, happiness, they don't happen by accident. They are attracted, created by the way you think. And today, we're going to learn how to turn those principles into clear actions in the true spirit of Dale Carnegie, so you won't just dream of success, but actually build it for yourself. 1. Clarity. Define exactly what you want. Dale Carnegie once said, "If you don't know where you're going, every road will take you somewhere you don't want to be." Success doesn't come to those who just dream. It comes to those who dare to define what they're pursuing. Don't just say, "I want to be successful," or "I want to be happy." Be specific. I want to earn $100,000 this year. I want to wake up every morning excited about my work. I want to build a business that allows me to travel the world. Write it down. Turn your dream into a blueprint. Because clarity creates intention, and intention is the first step to creating attraction. You'll never start the journey if you don't know your destination. But many people live exactly like that, letting life drift by in a haze and wondering why they never got anywhere. Remember, the human brain works best with a clear goal. Once you define what you want, your mind begins to find ways to reach it. Opportunities will appear because now you're ready to see them. 2. Align your thinking with success. Dale Carnegie emphasized, belief is the starting point of all achievement. You don't get what you want, you get what you truly believe. If deep down, you still believe you're not worthy of success, then no matter how hard you try, you'll keep sabotaging yourself. That's why so many people work hard, yet stay stuck. They're held back by their own limiting beliefs. The solution? Reprogram your mind. Whenever you think, "I'm not good enough," replace it with, "I'm growing every day." Whenever you think, "I'll never make it," replace it with, "Success is inevitable for me." Every thought is a signal sent to your subconscious. When you think in doubt, you attract obstacles. But when you think with belief, you attract solutions. Successful people don't wait for proof before they believe in themselves. They believe first, and that belief creates the proof. You must do the same. Start thinking like a winner. Replace hesitation with certainty. Replace fear with faith. Tell yourself right now, "I deserve success. I believe in myself. Success is coming to me, not because of luck, but because I've decided so." 3. Visualize success as if it's already real. Dale Carnegie once said, "The human mind is driven by images and emotions." Successful people don't wait for miracles. They see success in their minds, vividly, clearly, before it shows up in real life. Every morning, close your eyes. Picture yourself living your dream life. If you want to run a business, visualize signing contracts, meeting clients, watching money flow into your account. Feel the energy in the office, the quiet hum of conversations, the confident handshake from a new client. The clearer your visualization, the stronger your subconscious belief. Why? Because your brain can't tell the difference between reality and imagination. When you imagine something vividly enough, your brain begins to rewire itself to match that reality. You start noticing opportunities you used to miss. You act with more confidence. And that's how you begin attracting what you see in your mind. Look at elite athletes. They don't just train their bodies, they train their minds. They see themselves winning before the game even starts. And when the game begins, their minds are already one step ahead of their bodies. That's the power of visualization. But remember, visualization is not for daydreaming. It's a mental blueprint. And blueprints need action to become reality. Every time you see success in your mind, ask yourself, "What can I do today to move closer to that?" Then do it, even if it's just a small step, even if it's just one simple action. That action will reinforce the belief, and bring the image in your mind closer to life. Step by step, day by day, the image you visualized will become a vivid reality. From today, stop using visualization as a fleeting dream. Use it as a tool to train your mind. Train yourself to see success so clearly that it's no longer a possibility. It becomes a certainty. 4. Nurture positive energy and gratitude. Carnegie once said, "You cannot have a positive day if you start it with a negative attitude." The law of attraction responds to the energy you emit. If you only think about lack, failure, and exhaustion, you will attract more of the same. But if you begin with gratitude, you change your entire energy frequency. Gratitude is recognizing what you already have, no matter how small. It is a declaration to life. I am enough. And when you feel enough, you open the door for more to come to you. You don't need grand things. Start with 3 simple things each day. A sincere thank you from someone. A lesson learned from a challenge. A simple but warm meal. Even in hardship, there is always something to be grateful for. And when you focus on the right things, you see opportunities instead of obstacles. You attract abundance instead of scarcity. Science proves that people who practice gratitude regularly experience less stress, more happiness, and greater success. Why? Because their minds are programmed to seek the positive. From today, make gratitude a habit. Write it down, speak it out, express it. Don't just think it, feel it. Live in appreciation. 5. Action. The clearest language for the universe to understand. Dale Carnegie didn't just teach you how to speak to persuade others. He taught you to act to persuade life itself. He believed, if you want to reap success, you must start with an action, not a wish. Many misunderstand the law of attraction. They think imagining the dream life is enough. But visualization without action is just daydreaming. Successful people don't only dream, they get to work. They take risks, they step into the unknown. They keep moving forward, even when results don't show immediately. Every action you take sends a clear message to the universe. I'm serious, I'm ready. And when your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors align toward one goal, life begins to respond. Doors open. People appear. Opportunities come closer. But the truth is, most never get past the dreaming stage. They wait for the perfect moment. A complete plan, ideal conditions, and while waiting, they do nothing. But success waits for no one. It comes to those who start even when afraid, those who dare to act without knowing all the answers. So, what's the first step you can take today? Make that call you've been putting off. Write down your startup ideas. Enroll in that course you saved long ago. Whatever it is, do it. Don't wait. Don't overthink. Take action. For Dale Carnegie, action is not just a tool to change the world. Action is the way to change yourself. 6. Clear out negative energy sources. Dale Carnegie clearly understood. The human mind is shaped by the environment it lives in. You cannot build a success mindset when you are surrounded by sources of negative energy. People who always complain, doubt, and are pessimistic. Environments full of stagnation and blame. Habits that slowly erode your confidence. Take a moment to review. Who are you spending time with? Do they encourage you? Do they believe in your potential? Or do they quietly pull you backward, a little each day? Your mindset is directly influenced by those you interact with daily. If your circle is full of excuses, doubts, and fears, don't be surprised if you feel hopeless too. Now, dig deeper. What are you consuming every day? News? Social media? Drama-filled entertainment and anxiety? Are you feeding your mind with inspiration and knowledge? Or poisoning it with negativity and chaos? You can't control everything, but you can control what you allow into your mind. If a relationship always drains your energy, set boundaries. If certain content makes you doubt yourself, remove it from your daily habits. If your living environment no longer supports your growth, find a new one. Your energy is your most precious asset. And every conversation, every content, every habit either refuels you or drains you. Start with small but meaningful changes. Replace toxic conversations with positive exchanges. Replace endless scrolling on social media with reading 10 pages of a book. Replace people who make you doubt yourself with those who encourage you to move forward. The environment you live in will determine your ceiling for success. Protect your energy, choose your environment wisely, and you will see yourself transform. 7. Dale Carnegie and the illusion of doubt. Dale Carnegie once said, "Act as if what you want is already true, and gradually it will become true." He understood clearly that self-doubt is not reality, but a subtle illusion, born from fear and sustained by procrastination. Imagine this. If Thomas Edison had let doubt stop him after hundreds of failures, would electric light ever have come to the world? The answer is obvious. No. And the same applies to you. Success does not belong to those who have never failed. It belongs to those who don't let failure define themselves. Your mindset creates your reality. If you keep repeating in your head, "I'm not good enough," "I'm not lucky," "I can't do it," then you will unconsciously live according to that script. But the opposite is also true. When you replace doubt with certainty, when you shift from "I can't" to "I will," everything begins to change. Opportunities start to appear. Doors open wide. What once seemed impossible becomes reality. Do this simple thing every morning. Look in the mirror and say aloud, "I am capable. I am worthy. I cannot be stopped." Say it with conviction, not just to sound good, but to reprogram yourself. Because when you truly believe it, the world has no choice but to reflect it back. Your mind is either your strongest ally or your most dangerous enemy. The choice is yours. Will you let doubt kill your dreams? Or will you choose to believe in yourself, even if you're still afraid? When you stop doubting and start trusting, you ignite an unstoppable momentum, and success becomes inevitable. And let go and trust the journey. A paradox Dale Carnegie often mentioned in his life philosophy. The tighter you hold on to success, the further away it moves. You must desire what you pursue, but also release desperation, anxiety, and excessive control. When you crave too much, you send signals of lack. You doubt the progress. You demand everything happen your way, and then the universe only responds with delays, chaos, and disappointment. Success does not come to those who hold on tight. It comes to those who trust and adapt. You plant the seed of a dream, but keep digging it up to check if it's sprouted. You overanalyze every delay, mistaking silence for failure. But like nature, trees don't grow overnight. Rivers don't rush their flow. Everything happens at its perfect pace. Set your goals, take action, and then let go. Letting go isn't giving up. It's trusting that your efforts will be rewarded, even if you don't know exactly when or how. Success is a harmony of two rhythms, action and surrender. Do your best, then leave the rest to the journey. Be like the farmer. Plant, water, let the sun shine, and wait for nature to do its part. You too. Nurture your dreams with discipline and effort. But don't force everything to follow your schedule. The universe is always working quietly for you. Delays are adjustments. Obstacles are course corrections. Trust the journey. Your role is to believe, act, and then let go. When you do this, success comes not from force, but from harmony. 9. Perseverance and persistence, the roots of all success. Dale Carnegie never painted success as an easy path. He clearly said, "Failure doesn't kill dreams, quitting does." The road to success isn't straight. It's full of twists, mistakes, and moments when you want to give up. But perseverance is what sets successful people apart from the rest. Success isn't about never falling. It's about standing up no matter how many times you fall. Every failure is a lesson. Every mistake is a guide. Every comeback is a step closer to the goal. Great people aren't great because they're always right, but because they never back down. You may not control every circumstance, but you fully control how you respond. And when you choose perseverance, when you choose to stand up one more time, you move closer to what quitters will never reach. 10. Dale Carnegie. The power of never giving up. Dale Carnegie said, "Build courage by doing what you fear. Do it until you gain discipline and confidence." Great people, inventors, leaders, champions aren't those who never failed. They are simply those who refuse to let temporary failure shape their destiny. Remember Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before creating light for the world? If he had given up after failure number 500 or 900, would you be sitting under electric light now? What made them legends wasn't supernatural ability, but relentless determination. Your journey is unique. No one can walk it for you. There will be doubters, critics, but they don't define your future. Every day, you must decide, I will keep going, no matter what. You must build a mind so strong that even if the world turns its back, you keep moving forward. And when the journey gets tough, when you're tired, when failure knocks, remind yourself, I didn't come this far to stop now. You've overcome countless challenges, fought battles no one knows about, and you're still standing stronger than ever. The difference between success and failure? Just one more try? Just one more day without quitting. Resilient people aren't made in comfort zones. They're forged in hardship. So, embrace challenges, trust the journey, and most importantly, never give up. The moment you refuse to surrender is when you step into your true power. Keep moving forward, because your future self is waiting for it. 11. Dale Carnegie. The secret of attraction. Give first. One of Dale Carnegie's deepest life philosophies is, you can influence others, most not by demanding, but by giving. In a world full of scheming and rush, Carnegie understood that true attraction doesn't come from taking, but from giving. The world does not respond to selfishness, desperation, or greed. It responds to value. The most attractive, successful people are those who share knowledge, help others, create real value without expecting anything in return. And within that generosity, they tap into the core principle of the law of attraction. You receive in proportion to what you give. Many approach success with the mindset, what can I get? How can I benefit? They seek to take, not create. But Carnegie knew wealth, prestige, and influence all start with the question, what can I contribute? When you shift your mindset from take to give, the universe opens doors you never imagined. Inspirational authors, entrepreneurs creating solutions for communities, leaders uplifting others, all create value first before receiving rewards. Giving does not mean unconditional sacrifice. It means sharing knowledge, spreading kindness, using your talents to improve the world around you. When you become a source of positive and generous energy, people are drawn to you. Opportunities come to you. Success flows naturally toward you. The law of attraction is not just visualization. It is action, creating real value in the real world. Want wealth? Create value for others. Want love? Give love first. Want respect? Be someone who respects others. This is the cycle of abundance, and it begins with you. Ask yourself, what can I contribute today? Who can I serve? What can I give without expecting immediate return? When you make giving a way of life, the world will respond multiplied many times over. That is the ultimate and most powerful secret of attraction. Give first, and you will receive a life full, meaningful, and limitless.